Hello and welcome to my channel, Elvis Presley A to Z. If this is your first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Thanks for coming back. And for those who subscribe, thank you very much. And all the great comments and feedback I'm getting on these reviews. I really enjoy reading everybody's viewpoints and their takes on these. Before we get started, I just want to do a little thing. This is a little bit on a personal note. I'm going to take about 30 seconds here. Today's the 11th anniversary of when I lost my dad. So I want to dedicate this video to him. He's the one that introduced me to Elvis when I was 4. He's the one that bought me my guitar at 7. And he's the one that told me to grow up and be a big rock star and have thousands of women screaming at me, which the only thing that ever happened was I had a woman screaming at me to take the garbage out. That's about it. So I just want to share 3 quick favorite photos of my father. I'm going to dedicate this to him, and I appreciate your patience with this. That's my dad in Hawaii, and that's me and my dad, my favorite picture of us together. So I appreciate you taking that time. I really want to, he loved Elvis, and he would be loving these videos I'm putting up. He always compared a computer to a very expensive deck of cards to play solitaire with, but I think with these videos, he would be having fun watching what I'm doing. So today we're going to kick it into, I think it's part 7, not part 8 maybe, of our reviews. I'm kicking off with a bunch of, I'm going to be doing a bunch of little impromptu, some short takes off the album, some short tracks off the album. So as you can see, we're going to do the impromptu of Johnny B. Goode, A Thing Called Love, take 3, Silver Bears Bells, take 1, Lady Madonna, the impromptu, I Shall Be Released, impromptu, and a little short, very short fragment of Are You Lonesome Tonight from the recording studio. So let's just kick it off. We're going to start off with Johnny B. Goode, 1971. Let's hear how it sounds. 71.
Johnny be good tonight. Go, 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 go. Go, Johnny, go, go.
You got him back.
Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go.
You hear the guitar over here, the piano over here is separated. Drums are kind of centered, so let's continue.
Go, go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. I said, Johnny. No.
So it's got a little bit of chatter there in the take. I don't want to really be playing the whole things for these because you won't want to go out and buy the album. So you really need to buy this album to hear it all. So you got the guitar over here, the piano over here. So 71, they still were doing those separations pretty loud. Let's see what in 2021 they did. Get that off. And 20.
Johnny be good tonight. Go, 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 go. Go, Johnny, go, go.
Right off the bat, you got a little bit of piano there, but the guitar is now more centered. They centralized everything.
Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Go, Johnny, go, go. Johnny be good. I said, Johnny. No.
Okay, well, my take on this little short 1-minute audio is that I don't know. I really don't understand why they did what they did. They made it a little bit almost mono. Not a whole lot of separation. I liked the separation 71 just for being an impromptu. And you could tell Elvis still would have fun in between the takes of other songs, just kicking off into other songs, which is some of what we're going to be listening to today. So my vote goes for 71 on this one. But I know some of you really like the, a little bit more of a centralized, which is fine. It's actually, it's fine for if you're listening on a stereo, but if you're listening to headphones, but each preference. So, all right, so that's that one. Thing Called Love. I really like this song. I've always liked this song. Got a kind of an interesting intro to it. But let's listen to take 3 from 1971. Let's listen to how that kicks off.
He goes my everything.
You can hear the guitar just picking.
Rolling used to be take 3.
I hope this is in 2021. I'd like to hear what they're saying.
6'6", stood on the ground, weighed 235 pounds.
Right off the bat, everything's central, except for a little bit over here.
So that giant of a man brought to his knees by love. He was the kind of man to gamble or look you in the eye and never back up. But I saw him crying like a little whip because of love.
All right, so you can hear some of the backup vocals over here, but everything seems to be mono again. In the 71 version, everything's central. Let's hear what 2021 has to sound like. Ooh.
Eagles, my everything.
Oh, I love that. You can hear everybody talking clear. Let's hear what they have to say.
They're worrying now. Rolling used to be take 3.
Everybody just needs to be doing their own thing, just getting ready, picking and humming, and it's kind of cool. It's really cool to hear that. Oh, the stereo, the separation is just the thing I love about this separation is the fact that you close your eyes and you feel like you're standing there in the room. It's just technology today has done so much to make it sound like that.
1, 2, 3, 7.
6'6", stood on the ground, weighed 235 pounds. I saw that giant of a man brought to his knees by love.
You hear that bass? Hear that bass? See if I can go back just a hair. Boom, 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 boom. Oh.
He was the kind of man to gamble or look you in the eye and never back up. But I saw him crying like a little whip because of love. Can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand, like the wind that covers our land, strong enough to rule the heart.
Let's go back to 71. Let's hear that a little bit. Oh, I screwed that one up. Oh. Sorry, guys.
Stood on the ground.
Yeah, it's still it's very mono sounding. Let's continue with 2021 a little bit more.
This thing called love. It can lift you up.
All right, so they kept the backup singers in this one. Is this really a gospel song? I think so, yeah. Maybe I should pay attention to the words of this one. But they've separated things out. For a lot of people, that's going to be mumble jumble. They don't like all that. Cool. I mean, I respect that. I like the separation because I like to be able to pick out. I just love that bass. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Tell me what you think of that one. All right, let's move along. We got a lot to cover here. Now we're going to listen to the actual master take of a thing called Love, 1971. Let's hear it.
6'6", stood on.
Okay, so they took the take 3 and they actually started separating it out in 71. You hear the bass, boom, 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 and the vocals over here on the right.
On the ground, weighed 235 pounds, but I saw that giant of a man brought down to his knees by love.
What bass? Oh. Okay, so 71, they spread it out a little bit. The 71 version's a good version. I like it. I like it. Let's see what 2021 sounds like. Clear.
6'6", stood on the ground.
Drums in the center now.
Weighed 235 pounds, but I saw that jive a man brought down to his knees by love.
The piano.
You were the kind of man to gamble on luck, look you in the eye and never back.
You can hear acoustic guitar just a little bit in the right. Like, kind of position it here, but kind of like right above your right ear a little bit. Listen.
Back up, but I saw him crying like a little whip because of love. Can't see it with your eyes, hold it in your hand.
Yeah. Okay, I like both versions for different reasons. 71 was a good version. It's good separation. They mixed it good. 21, it's just clear. It just comes out a whole lot clearer. So that's a thing called love. You guys let me know what you think about that one. What the take is on that one. Silver Bells. Take 1, 1971. Let's listen.
Charlie, I want you guys to do harmony with me and have me sing.
Are you ready?
Got some really good stereo separation for 71. I like that.
Okay, we're rolling.
Okay, don't you honestly feel like you're in the studio when you're listening to that with your eyes closed and the headphones?
Silver bells.
That guitar.
Silver bells.
Okay, me too.
Silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city.
Okay.
Oh, that guitar right there. Just a nice, sweet sound. Acoustic guitar over here. Excuse me. So let's go into 2021 Silver Bells Take 1. Let's hear how that sounds.
Charlie, I want you guys to do harmony with me and have me sing.
Right off the bat, man, just you hear that guitar over here. Everybody just, tuning. They're tuning their bells, and it's cool.
Ready?
Okay, we're rolling.
That's just so sweet to feel like you're sitting there.
Silver bell, silver bell.
Let's do one more. Okay, me too.
You can barely hear the bells up there, a little bit. Okay, let's. I think we'll go into the take now. Right about there. This is 71. They're back into the take.
In the air, there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing, people passing, meeting smiles.
Okay, all I hear in 71 is a piano over here, the snare with a brush, and an electric guitar with a tremolo.
Laughter, smile, and on every street corner you hear.
Of course, the bass guitar.
Silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city.
Okay, that's pretty clear. A lot clearer. You can hear the bells a lot clearer. 21 wins out for me on that one. I like the mix on that one. Tell me what you think. Let's go to Silver Bells, 1971. Let's hear that sound. This is the final master take.
Silver bells, silver bells, silver bells, it's Christmas time in the city.
Okay, so you hear the snare over here. You hear some backup singers now.
Ring-a-ling,
no bells.
hear them ring, soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks.
Oh, well, here comes the horns or the violins. And they got small bells back there, man. They're just really tiny.
Dressed in holiday style, in the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing.
All right, let's go to 2021. Here's how that is.
Silver bells, silver bells.
Bells are louder now.
It's Christmas time in the city. Ring-a-ling, hear them ring.
Okay, so the snare's back in the center. You got two guitars over here. You got, I believe, two guitars. You got one doing a little bit of a bass run lead, and then you got one on a tremolo guitar. Tremolo's like, I'm sorry, I suck at making noises.
Soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, busy sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air,
that guitar.
there's a feeling of...
Okay, so everybody knows what I'm going to like on this one. It's the electric guitar and the separation of the instruments, but I like the percussion to be back in the center and the bass. It's a very nice mix. 71's a nice mix too. They've got the backup vocals and the orchestra instruments in it. Obviously, they've done what they've done on the majority of this collection is they've backed those out, so it's more Elvis than just the raw instruments that were in the studio. So I like 2021 on that song. Let's go to, okay, now we're going to just go and do a few little impromptu take songs that Elvis did, usually just jamming and playing around in between takes of songs. We're going to start off with Lady Madonna, 71. I haven't heard it in a while, but I do remember that he does get just a little, not really, explicit, but he gets, he just jokes around here. So let's listen.
Have you ever learned to beat your meat?
That's it. You hear the harp, the blues harmonica?
Did you think that money was heaven?
Snare drum over in the left.
Without a suitcase. Sunday morning creeping like a nun. Son of child will get beside his suitcase. See how they run. Lady
Okay, so, oh.
Madonna, children at your feet.
Okay, 71. You can really hear the blues harp. I hope they didn't drop it in 2021. But you can hear they just the guys just fell in, and started playing the piano. You can hear the snare drum, snares a little to the left. It's just a fun song to listen to. Let's listen to 2021 now. See how they remixed it.
You ever learned to beat your meat?
Blues harps over here now.
Did you think that money
You can hear a guitar with a little distortion over on the right here.
was heaven sent? Running around without a suitcase. Sunday morning
Electric piano here on the right.
creeping like a nun. Son of child will get beside his suitcase. See how they run. Lady Madonna.
All right, so that's a fun song just to listen to. It's only about 2 minutes on the album, but you could tell he He just when they weren't recording, he was still playing. Music was music. He wanted just to play. I don't know if y'all read that quote that I put up there from Elvis in the community tab, where he said that he always was afraid to get into a jam session because he knew it was going to go all night long. Well, that's apparently how these recording sessions went too. All right, we're going to go to one of my favorite Bob Dylan songs, I Shall Be Released. And, I remember hearing this cut released on an album. Just this take. It's only like 50 seconds long, and we'll play the whole thing on the 2021 version because I really love it. But I don't know why he just never released it. I think I would have liked it even better than Don't Think Twice. Though I like Don't Think Twice. I would have just loved to have heard him do a full blown out recording of this. So let's listen to 1971.
I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released.
Very sweet.
I see my light come shining from the west.
Just an electric guitar and him, and you listen to you can hear him. He's holding the microphone
Down to the east.
Hear it?
Any day now, any day now.
Let's see if they back that out on 2021. You could hear the little click, crackling noise. He's carrying that microphone around. He's not holding it. Apparently, either that, he's got his hands on it, but you can hear that. 2021. Let's just listen to the whole thing. I might, interrupt a thought, but let's listen to the whole thing. A little bit of banner on this one.
I see my light come shining from the west down to the east.
Okay, now you can hear a piano, you can hear a bass guitar, and you can hear an electric guitar.
Any day now, I shall be released. I see my light come shining from the west down to the east. Any day now, I shall be released. Dylan.
He knows who to give credit to. He liked Dylan. I know he really liked Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan, from what I understand, when Elvis died, Bob Dylan locked himself away for a week or so and would not have anything to do with anybody. He was so depressed about it all. You see what I mean? I would have loved it if Elvis had obviously lived to the period of time when they started doing, you remember the unplugged sets? It would have been great just to hear him do unplugged. Of course, he did the set on 68 special, but just, with sitting around with some of these songs, just doing a set like that, done it again, it just, I don't know, that I would have loved it. Absolutely loved it. I love that take. All right, so we're going to end the song. I think it's only like 15-second song, but my thought, and the reason why I put this in is because I want to give my thought about this. Here it is 1971 when this was recorded. This is a 2021 remix. But so it's 11 years after he's sung this song. He's been back on tour singing for 3 years now, 69, 70, 71. Obviously done this song, about a bunch of times. He probably performed it the first season almost every day in concert. And yet, he loves singing this song. Let's listen to it. The whole thing. I'm not going to interrupt. Just give me your thoughts about it because I absolutely loved it when I heard it.
Are you lonesome tonight? Do you miss me tonight? Are you sorry? Okay.
It's just an impromptu thing. He just went into it, but he's singing it with the emotion that he always sang with songs. I loved it. So that's covering a lot of territory here off of this collection. Let me know your thoughts. Like I've always say, nobody's right or wrong in their opinion. It's their opinion. They are right for them, and so I respect everybody's opinion and love reading because I've read some really good thought-provoking comments that made me think about what was said. So I appreciate it. And thanks for listening. Thanks for joining in. And hope to see you soon. Bye.